Hi, Leo. $55. Spy on them. Hey, Nirma. $55. You can spy on whoever you want. Spy on whoever you want. Hey, $55. Spy on whoever you want. That's a good one for you, Cranky. It's a good one for you. It's a good one for Nirmara. It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, what they're trying to, somebody trying to hide something from you? Is somebody keeping something a secret? Is somebody thinking about you in ways that you didn't know about? What is going on? Who is it going to be about? Who's it for? Hi, Trees. Hello, hello, hello. Let me come back and say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Lens. Can't bring the seat closer. My hair. Oh, boy. My brown. Yeah, and it could be anybody. It could be a loved one. It could be a partner. It could be a family member. It could be an employee. It could be a coworker. It could be so many different people. So many different people. It could be, hey, Skipper Joe, how are you? I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. How about you? How you feeling? How's the weather there? How is the weather there? All right, Cranky. Yeah, yeah. Let's get the FBI involved in this. All right, Leo. So PayPal is open. Leo, PayPal. I don't know if I typed it or not, but PayPal is open. I'm glad you're getting better. You went through it, didn't you, buddy? Got to stay hydrated. That's the biggest thing. Thanks, Shelly. All right. Who else? Anybody else send already? Craig, did you already send? Because Shelly's up too. Did you already send? 55. 55. If you're using PayPal, please send it $5 extra. All right, Cranky. All right, Cranky's first. I'm Shelly's first and then Cranky. Gotcha. Oh, we're spying today. Oh, I'm glad. It's a little better here today, too. Hey, Stormy, you getting in? You joining in on it? Who we spying on for you? $55. I cut it down low. I didn't make it 77. I made it 55. Cut it down low. I like the number 5 today. Number 5, because the month of May is going to bring a lot of changes for a lot of people. A lot of changes for a lot of people. Nice job. That's awesome. Fantastic, Stormy. Fantastic. That's hard to do, but God did good job. Good job. Thanks, Trees. Thank you, Teresa. My Teresa. Wow, that's really good. That's almost like unheard of. Nowadays, with the freaking rates are so high. I'm still paying off this carpet from, I don't even know how many years ago. 5 years ago? It's ridiculous. I can't catch up because of the interest rate. Okay. Well, Trump is going to be helping out a lot with tuition, so pay attention to everything. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Listen, that's the best investment you can make is your knowledge, your schooling. Any education, an excellent investment in yourself. You're investing in yourself. That is the best thing you could ever invest in, is yourself. It's a guaranteed win-win. Okay, what's going on? Oh, there's the chat. It ain't even moving. I gotta move it myself. Since when? Hey, cut that out. Thank you, Lindsay Linz. Please like the... Okay, thank you, Shelly. Yeah, that's smart. Mm-hmm. That's the way to do it. Toyota Camry, yeah. Nice. All right. You manifest that right on in. Hi, Carlos. All right, let me turn you around. Let me turn it around. Hello, 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 hello. My hair. All right. It's what it is. All right, Shelly Show. This ain't scrolling for some reason, so. All right. Shelly, we're spying today. You have to pick one person. You have to pick one person you want to spy on. You do? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's got like... It's pretty dark right here. I don't know what's going on, but... It's pretty dark. You see it? I don't know what's going on with this. It's dark piece. Dark piece? I don't know. Don't know, but I like it. I like dark. I do like dark. Okay, auntie. All right. So I can't spy with cards, as you know. Can't spy with cards. I can keep the cards in my hand for energy, but I can't spy with cards. All right. So, Shelly, under this investigation, do you want to know everything? Do you want to see everything? Is there anything you don't want to see? Is there anything you don't want to know of? Is there anything you don't want to know? Thanks, Shell. Yeah, I did. I put brown in it. I put some brown in it. I went to the drugstore and put some brown in there because it was too much. So when I put the brown in, it made the blonde look brighter because of the brown, the contrast. Oh, yeah, Craigie, good. They're cute. Right now, my bangs aren't like they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be... I don't know how they're supposed to be. I'm not sure. It could... Ooh. See, if I pull it back, it's really blonde. Really, really, really blonde. All right. Oh, thank you, Carlos. Okay, Shelly, everything? All right. Thank you, Shell. All right. All right, Shelly, let's roll. Let's rock and roll. So the things that we're seeing are things that you're not told in a reading. So this definitely is not a waste of your time. These are things that he has magazines of guns. He has magazines of women, more like Europe. I want to say Europe or European. He keeps shoes under his bed. A pair of brown shoes under his bed. Quick access is what I'm told. Quick access. He keeps a weapon in his nightstand. Oh, shoot. Uh, um, he does his own laundry, Shelley. He does his own laundry. He thinks often about you. He takes naps during the day. Not every day, but like on his days off, he's up very early. He's up very early, like we're talking like 4:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Does he smoke a pipe or a cigar, Shelley? Does he smoke a pipe or a cigar? Shelley, does he smoke a pipe or a cigar? I feel like I'm smelling like a scented tobacco. Does he smoke a pipe or a cigar, Shelley? Good morning, Zara. We love you too. Cigar? Okay. I'm smelling it. I knew it wasn't cigarettes. Not that he hasn't. I feel like he has smoked cigarettes before. I do feel like he has. He has many, many, many contacts in his phone. Many female contacts in his phone, too. But these females are not like your booty call kind of females. These are females with access that give him access to like jobs, um, temp agencies, um, things of that nature. He doesn't speak of any children of his own. He doesn't speak of any children of his own. It's like he may have a son with somebody. He may have a son with somebody, but he doesn't speak of it. Does he have a son with somebody, Shelley? Does he have a son with somebody, Shelley? But he doesn't speak of it. Like he doesn't speak a lot of it. Does he have a son with somebody? Yes or no? Chat's not moving. Well, I'm hearing that he does. I'm hearing that he does. Perhaps the woman that he's with now. He has a child with her. Are you aware of that? Does she have a son? Does she have a son, Shelley? The woman that he's with? Does she have a son? So that lady who is married with has no child? Keep saying a son. I see a son. She does, but older, not his. Shelley, are you telling me that he didn't know her when she was pregnant with that son? I understand that you keep saying it's not tease. I understand that. But why do I feel like when she was with another partner, she cheated on that partner with T and had that son? And that's how they ended up finally getting together. That don't make sense to you? Because that's what they're saying to me. They're telling me that he has a son. That he doesn't speak about. Well, I'm just telling you what Spirit's saying. Might be something you want to Google or go through AI and Google that name or her name or see what children come up under her. Find out his real age. All right. He has a bag packed, Shelley. He already has a bag packed to come and see you. Yeah, he wouldn't tell you. He wouldn't tell you. He has a bag packed to come and see you. He has a bag packed and ready to go to come and see you. He's already got a plan, and he hasn't even spoke to you about it. He already has a plan. He knows when he's coming. He knows when he's coming to see you. He has his idea. He has money put away for it. He's going to get the hell out of Dodge for a minute and come toward you. It's coming up very soon. It's coming up very soon. Like I said in the beginning of this video, May is going to be very, very important for a lot of people, which is why I chose to do this for 55. It's why I chose 55, 5-5, because 5, I'm telling you, 5, the number 5 or the month of May for everyone watching this video, May is going to be amazing. It's going to be the best month ever. Yeah, well, you know what, Shelley? He is a light switch. On and off. One minute he communicates, next couple weeks he don't. And then all of a sudden he communicates, and then next time he don't. He is inconsistent, which would mean your response stating that would be a shock. Saying it because he barely communicates is inconsistent because he is inconsistent. 1 minute he can't get enough of you. The next minutes, he's a fly-by-night. He's a high risk, is what the facts come down to. He's a high risk. He's a high risk. High risk. All right. Has he ever asked you for a set of keys to your house? Has he ever asked you for a set of keys to your house? Has he ever asked you for a set of keys to your house? Okay, it's coming. It's coming. When he's with you or staying with you, he's going to ask you about a set of keys. And you might be like, well, what do you need them for? I'm always here. I'm always here. Unless we're out together, I'm still always here. He's going to want a set of keys. That's coming. He's also got paperwork, some legal documents that he needs to take care of. There's something about legal documents that he needs to take care of. Are you aware of a visa? Are you aware of something to do with a visa? Now, I feel like he's a citizen, but why am I hearing the word visa? What is the word visa for him, Shelley? Because I feel like he's a citizen. There's two answers there. No, never, and then never ask for keys. So no, never, never ask for keys, all one sentence. Okay. You don't know what visa is? Okay. I don't know what visa is because I feel like he's a citizen. He's already a citizen. He's a citizen. But I'm hearing visa. I'm just telling you, again, we're sneaking in, right? We're looking at stuff that we ain't supposed to know nothing about. There's something about a visa, is what I keep hearing. Yeah, I already said that he's the citizen. Correct. I already said that 3 times. He's a citizen. I understand that. I'm telling you that Spirit is seeing a visa, just like Spirit is seeing a son. There's a lot of things about him that you are not aware of. There are so many things they're saying that you are not aware of with this man who you thought you knew so well. You're going to find out that you don't know him at all. You're going to find out you don't know him at all. He is definitely making plans about moving without that woman. So without that woman, he is making plans of moving. Nobody really knows that yet. He has spoken things to you about wanting to move. And yes, Florida. And then there's other states, whether it's Texas. There's other states. They're saying there's other states that he speaks of. He hasn't confirmed which state yet. Yeah, well, we can't say you really don't care because if you didn't care, I wouldn't be doing this reading. But I will say that this man hides a lot of things, not only from you, but from anyone who he's involved with. He has portrayed to be one way, but you're going to slowly start finding out now because now your eyes are open and you're going to be paying attention to more detail. There's reasons why the communication that you've had with him would always be like walking on eggshells, so you said. And that makes sense because when you ask too many questions that he doesn't want to give the answers to, he comes off angry. He comes off guarded, very guarded, because he's sneaky hiding things. It's like he has a whole nother life than the one that you know about him living. They're saying that he was involved with bad investments just a few months back. some kind of bad investment. Remember, the cigars was a bad investment. And then there was another thing that he got involved with that ended up being a bad investment. This man's goal or energy is to get you where he wants you to be, very, very, very submissive to him. Like just willing to follow orders, so to speak. As soon as he feels like you allow him to have all the control, is when he'll make his big move. That's when he'll make his big move. When he feels that you'll let him dominate everything, is when he'll make his big move. Communication is going to pick up with you and him. I'm going to tell you that right now. Communication is going to pick up with you and him. He doesn't want you to know how much he fantasizes about you, how often he thinks about you. There's things that you and him do that nobody else does with him. Physically. There's things that you and him do. None of my business. I'm not asking. There's things that you and him do that him and somebody else or nobody else has ever done. It's why he desires and lusts after you. It's why he would come all the way from the state he lives in, all the way to you, to just be with you intimately, missing you, missing that type of energy. And he's looking forward to coming again. And I mean coming again. He has money put away, Shelley. He acts like he's broke, acts like he doesn't always have a lot of money on hand, but this man has money put away. That's what he doesn't want you to know. He has money, and I'm talking money, put away. This man has money put away. When he does come toward you, he's going to want to change some decor of something. He's going to want to change the decor of something, and he kind of wants to create his own man cave area, like his own area. He wants a room with a desk, with a couch, with a television, with a stereo. He wants a room that has everything in it. Perhaps even a mini bar, like a little small bar area, is what I'm hearing. He has plans for the future with you, Shelley. Like I told you, this man ain't walking away. You would have to leave him. He's not leaving you. You would have to leave him. He's not leaving you. This man sees himself living with you. This man, regardless how you're surmising things, or regardless how you're seeing things, or regardless how he's making you feel, because sometimes because he doesn't communicate the way you would like him to, or as long as you would like him to, or being on the phone for an hour like you would be used to, he throws you off track on purpose. But the truth is, he spends majority of the day thinking about you. He does not want to be where he is. He can't stand that woman that he's with. He's never met anybody as kind as you, and he'll admit that. He will admit that. He might seem standoffish. He might seem like an asshole sometimes. I'm not lying. But I will tell you that, like, he's your asshole. In other words, this man will do anything for you. He doesn't want you to know that. He doesn't want you to think that he's a punk. He doesn't want you to think that he don't have no backbone. He definitely doesn't want you to think that you can take control over him. But I'm telling you, this man will do anything for you. And this man will buy anything for you. And this man will stick up for you. When the time comes and it's needed, this man will stick up for you. He will defend you to the highest. Against your sister, against anybody. Understand? This man will defend you to the highest, and he will not tolerate anybody disrespecting you. So just be aware of that. Those are all the things which I've just mentioned for the past I don't know how many minutes, but they are all the things so far. It is not voiced to you, but that spirit can see him. Spirit can see him, and he looks at old pictures of you. That's the last answer. He looks at old pictures of you often, often, often. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. I mean, is he secretive? Yeah, he is. Where's the love said, can I get his number? Yeah, Shelly, somebody trying to get his number. I'm just telling you what Spirit says to me. I got no control over it. I wished I did. If that man lays on his back with his hands behind his head like this, thinking about you a lot. A lot. He thinks about when he did you wrong. He thinks about when he did you right. He's thinking about when he did you. He's thinking about all kind of things. That's enough. I'm not going there. It's daytime. It is daytime. We're not doing that. Yeah, so May in general is a great time for everyone, is what I stated. May, which is why this price here is 55, 5, because 5 is very strong. The month of May, or the 5th of any month, is going to be very good for, I just want to say everybody. I want to say almost everybody, but I want to say everybody. Oh. He needs to tell you when he's ready to tell you. You can't decide what he needs to do, because only he knows what he needs to do. But I hope he tells you soon. I hope he tells you soon. But he knows better, because he knows you. He knows as soon as he tells you one thing, you're going to run with it. It's like, yeah, I got it. I got the news I wanted. And then you're going to run with it. He ain't stupid, Shelly. He ain't stupid. Sorry, you crazy. I'm going to turn this camera around. I'm going to turn this camera around. Because I'm not. Look up close, Zara. Look up close. Ugly. Ugly. Ugly up close. Yeah, Mr. Control, capital C. Yeah. Thanks, Zara. All right, who is cranky? Oh, Lindsay, love you too. Oh, I wish I could hug you too. Thanks, Trees. Thank you, Trees. Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa. Thank you, Cranky. All right, Cranky's up. Cranky, we're spying, huh? All right, get ready, Cranky. All right, I'm turning this around so I could smoke and spy. This way here, I'm more relaxed. But you can still see me, see? Can you see me right there? Thanks, Shelly. You can see me in here. You could, Zara, we could get you right here and you could strip. You could strip right here and they wouldn't really see you. That is too funny. We could have the stripping psychic and Zara be the stripper and I'll be the psychic. That's too funny. That is too damn funny. I did say you half naked, it's true. Is that what he says? Okay. Tyler's so funny. I haven't seen or heard from him in a long time. Usually it's because another psychic tries to tell him bullshit like, oh, the person you're talking to is this or is that, and gets his paranoia up in a fucking bunch and his panties in a bunch, and then the next thing you know, he doesn't want to talk to me. So I just give him the space that he freaking needs until he realizes the bitch is a liar, and then he'll talk to me and see. Because I would never, ever, ever hurt Tyler in any way, shape, or form. He's been such a good friend to me. I would never. One time Tyler gave me $1,500, but then he took back $1,000 and told me I could keep 500 of it. But one time he did. He gave me $1,500. And he was like, here's for all the free readings that you did for me. Here's this, that, the other thing. And because I was in a bad place at that time. And then the next day he felt bad about it, I guess because he was drinking. And then he wanted his 1,000 back, but let me keep 500. But at least he let me keep 500. That was nice of him. That was very nice of him. I even offered to send that back if he wanted it, but he said no. Okay, so let's see where we are. All right, Cranky. Let's see what Jimmy's doing. Let's see what goes on behind closed doors. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, first secret number one is his mom holds his money for him so that he doesn't spend it. He's not real good with money. So that's the first thing. His mom holds his money because he's not real good with money, because he'll blow his money. He gets his mom to hold it for him, which is a good thing, because he knows he needs some help with it, and he gets the support that he needs. Hello, Tammy. Tammy, your hair looks so cute on your video. Did you have extensions in? They look beautiful. They are blended beautiful. They look so pretty. So natural. You look beautiful on your video. Okay. Cranky, I feel like he is... he's extremely shy. He's extremely shy around the edges. And I don't feel like he has a whole lot of experience with women in the sexual department. He does not have a very wide spectrum of experience. He fears sometimes, Brittany, that you'll think he's corny. Something about you'll think he's corny. This man sneaks peeks of you, especially your butt. And I'm sorry to be graphic on here. I'm just saying what they say. It's not my fault. But he watches you. He watches your butt when you walk away. There's some type of walk that you have. He's showing me your walk. When you walk, do you hold your fists together like... Oh, you can't see me on here. Do you hold your hands tight together and straight by your side when you're walking? Do you keep your arms straight by your side when you're walking? Your arms on your sides when you're walking? Like down straight? Cranky. One arm down, because I'm seeing, yeah, I'm seeing like when you walk, when you're walking, like walking to go outside, walking to come in. If you're not carrying anything, yeah, you sway them. That's what, yeah. Because he's showing me like your fists are closed though. Your hands are not open. Your fists are closed almost like. And you walk really fast. Like a nervous fast walk. They're showing me a nervous fast walk. It's like you feel the eyes on you. They're saying that you feel, you know when he's looking at you, you feel like you're being watched. Yes or no? That's what they said. And it's because you are. Do you feel like you're being watched? When you're walking, when you're leaving, when you're going somewhere? Yes. Because they're saying you do. You feel it. And that you're correct. Because he is. Sorry. Um, I'm hearing clumsy. I'm hearing clumsy. So either you are afraid of tripping or you drop things that you have to bend over and pick up often, like a bag or something, because he was close enough to watch you. Did you trip? Try to remember this. Did you trip? Yeah, you'll definitely feel it. Exactly. You're clumsy. Okay. Because I'm feeling like you get nervous, and when you're walking, even outside on the pavement, the parking lot, whatever, it's like you almost tripped. Like you saw him like the day that you knew he was in the car, you almost tripped. Does that make sense? No, you didn't trip and fall. No, you did not. I say almost, listen to my words, almost tripped. They're telling me that day when he was out in the car, watching you go in and go out, go in and go out, either you almost tripped or you were afraid you were going to trip because you were so nervous. Which is it? It was like as you were walking, listen carefully. Listen carefully. Because they're going to keep pushing me until I show you where it was. So when you're walking in, the door opens automatically, yes? And you're going to walk through, and there's a metal plate flat across. It's like you look down to make sure that you stepped over something. Whether it's a grill, a grate in the ground, it could be like a grate outside where water can go down. I don't know. It's like a grill or a grate. There's something that you looked at before you stepped. Okay. Because that's what you say yes? Okay. Because that's what I'm hearing. There's like a grill or a grate, and then there's like a metal piece. The door opens, but it's like you looked down before you stepped. You looked down before you stepped. Again, didn't want to fall. Again, didn't want to fall. That's what they're talking about. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Were there pictures taken in the store? Do you remember if there were pictures taken in the store for something? Was there any kind of event that pictures were taken in the store? Crazy. It sounds crazy, right? In a store? Some type of an event in the store? Okay, there's something coming up where they're going to want to take pictures in the store. So I don't know if they're going to hire a photographer to go to one end of the store and let people get pictures taken there as some type of promotion something, or if it's a place in the store where they take pictures for an ID badge. Does your badge have your picture on it? Is there a picture ID of you? Because I feel like he's looking at a picture ID. A picture ID. Is there any kind of picture ID? There's a picture ID. We don't have badges, only numbers. Okay, so what is this about a picture ID? And you've never shown him your driver's license or joking around about your age, trying to prove your age, and showed him any kind of ID? That's what I keep hearing. Something about driver's license and ID. So something about age may come up. You dropped your wallet plenty. I showed him my phone. You dropped your wallet plenty and you showed him your phone. When you showed him your phone, was it of a picture of something? Was it a picture like of you and your daughter? Was it a picture of something? Like, let me turn this around. Oh, you and your daughter. Okay. So you showed him your phone to show him the picture of you and your daughter on the phone, which would make sense because it's an ID. It's like an ID, like you're IDing yourself. Like when you get pulled over by a police officer and you show your ID, prove who you are. It's like I'm showing this picture of me and my daughter to prove my daughter. Like, you understand what I'm saying? That's what they're showing me, like a picture ID, something of a picture in the store. So when I said, did they take pictures in the store? Is there something about a picture in the store? So was this in the store that you showed him your phone with the picture on the phone? Was this in the store? When you showed him the screen picture with you and your daughter, was it in the store? Okay. See, so when Spirit's telling me stuff, at first it doesn't make sense. And the only way to get through it is to keep talking through it, talking through it, talking through it, until it actually makes sense. So when I first saw that there was pictures in the store, some type of picture in the store, taking pictures in the store, showing pictures, something, ID. And then when they said ID, I'm like, oh, driver's license, ID, picture. And then ID meaning showing that this is me, this is my daughter, here's proof, here's me and my daughter. So that's why it did that. Come on, Spirit, you're making it tough for me today. All right. Just to show you that Spirit is around and Spirit does see everything that goes on. Spirit knows what's going on because Spirit is helping to influence that, which is how they knew that you showed a picture or there was a picture. In fact, that's just a confirmation for you to understand that Spirit sees what's going on. Also, tying a shoe a lot. Either your shoelace comes undone a lot or you're tying a shoe a lot. I don't know. Something about tying a shoe a lot. Now, let's move forward. And he's imagining in his mind how you two will look together as a couple. He's feeling like you two would make a good couple, that you two would look good together. I feel like his mother has seen you. So either he's introduced you to his mother while she's shopping in the store. Perhaps she may have been outside, or he's wanting to introduce you to his mother because it's very strong about him getting approval from his mother, which he doesn't feel like there'll be any kind of problem. He's excited to move forward with you. He's very excited to move forward with you. Okay, Leslie. 55. 55. He will say he doesn't want any kids right now. He will tell you he wants to be able to afford the children that he has. He will tell you he doesn't want to have more children with you. Like he's comfortable with yours, and his is enough. For now. For now. For now. He's like down the road when we're established, when we're both making better money, then yes. He says there's plenty of room to live in that house. There's plenty of room for you to live in that house. There's plenty of room. He likes your skin, Brittany. He likes the smoothness of your skin. He loves your personality. He thinks you're funny. He likes that you laugh at things that he says. Somebody in your job is jealous that he's talking to you. There's somebody in your job that is jealous that he's talking to you, and he knows it. But he hasn't said anything to you, nor will he, because he doesn't want you to know that this other person likes you. He wants to keep that as quiet as possible so that he doesn't risk losing you. It's like he knows that there is somebody that you talk to that is male at the store. Friendly, kind, generous. No flirting. It's just talking. But he keeps a close eye on that person. So whoever that is, that's your message, that he keeps a close eye on that person. Doesn't want anybody getting close to you. Very much, yes. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, he knows that there's somebody who is interested in you, and he makes sure he keeps an eye on that person. He got his eye on that turkey. Let me tell you right now. He's got his eye on that turkey. When he sees you go out, he makes damn sure that other guy ain't trying to go out behind you. Because you'll find that Jimmy will be right there behind both of you. All right? Jason. I don't think Jason does. Presley does, but I don't think Jason does. Nope, I don't think Jason does. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Yeah, I got it done yesterday. They messed it up, so I added some brown to it. I wanted more black in it. I want more black in it. I want more black in my hair. Like, see how this is dark right here? I want more of this around my face. I want more black. Thank you, Tammy. All right, who's up next? Anybody up next? Is Leslie next? Who's next? What will your dad think? What will your dad think? He'll like him. Your dad will like him. Yeah, who's the other lady? Who's the other person that's up? Lisa. Lisa sent Zelle. All right, so it was Lisa first, right? And then Leslie. Okay, Lisa, who are we spying on? Who are we spying on, Lisa? Who are we spying on? Who do we want to know about? No, it's Lisa and then Leslie. Hector? Okay. All right, let's find out. All right. Oh, boy. Lisa, does Hector have another female that you're aware of? Because right away I hear there's a female. Right away I hear there's a female. Does that make sense to you? Lisa? Type yes or no. Yeah. Definitely an ex. Definitely an ex, but somebody who he has to communicate with. So there must be children because they're saying that he has to communicate with her. So there's children. Is that correct? Yes? There's children. See, 2 children. There you go, 2 kids. Okay. All right. All right, so let's find out. Lee says there minimal conversation right now with you and Hector, and at some point there was no communication. Is there minimal now, and at some point there was no communication? Okay. Listen, there's something that he's not giving you all the answers to or reasons why he won't comply with something. There's like there's more to it than what he's saying about a situation. They're telling me there's more to it, but he's not wanting to get into that, if that makes any kind of sense. I'm not sure if it's you or him trying to... No, it's him. He's not trying to tell you everything. Does that make sense? Does that make sense right now? Like, he don't want to give you a whole lot of details. He'll answer you to answer you, but he doesn't like to be questioned, in other words, is what I'm hearing. He doesn't like to be questioned. You feel like he's either been hiding things from me or maybe even cheating, yes. Your instincts are correct. Like I said, there's a lot of things he doesn't like questions. He doesn't want to answer a lot of things. He doesn't feel like he has to. He doesn't feel like he doesn't want to be under investigation, so to speak, but he is right now because we're searching on him. He's hiding his phone from you. He's not allowing you to see all of his text messages or contacts. He's keeping something on the DL, so to speak. He's constantly on his phone and claims he's playing a game. Sometimes I even see him smiling while on his phone. Because he's texting without you realizing that he's texting. But also, I'm going to tell you, he could be a wise guy, too. Sometimes when he is playing just a game on his phone, and this is true, when they're telling me when he is playing a game on his phone, he knows you're watching him. So he's like grinning because he knows he's making you jealous. He knows what he's doing and he likes the attention that way. Does that make sense to you? No. No, he's not intimate with somebody else. No. No. He's fucking with your mind is what he's doing. There's a lot of times too, there's a certain guy that he speaks to, maybe an M initial, like Mario or something with an M. There's a friend of his with an M initial. Almost like Mario, maybe. I don't know. Um, if you start acting, here's the thing for you. If you start acting like you don't care, like you're on your phone, oh well, go on your phone. Start going on your phone and smiling and laugh and watch videos, go on TikTok or whatever, and don't let him hear. Put your earpieces on and go on your phone and let him watch you. Switch it around. Yeah, definitely play his game. Zara. um, I'm going to say, Lisa, that Hector does love you. Understand that. He does love you. Um, but he feels like you need him. He feels like you give him the attention that shows that you would be lost if he left you. It's almost like you may have in the past begged him to stay. Was that the case? Was that the case, Lisa? Was he at one point wanting to leave and you begged him to stay? Don't let anybody have that much of a hold on you, Lisa. And if they do have that hold on you, don't let them know that they have that hold on you. You cannot let them know that because that's where the manipulation comes in. That's where the game playing will come in. That's where the narcissistic side of men will come in. Because when they feel you're vulnerable, desperate to keep them, do anything to keep them. It's like, okay, okay, I won't ask any more questions. Okay, okay. I won't look through your phone again. Okay, okay, I won't do it no more. Okay, okay, just don't leave. Like when you do that, exactly. And this has been going on for a long time. And you also know that this man has not even tried to marry you the way you want him to. This man acts like he just got out of one situation and doesn't want to get into another. But this man is figuring, why would he have to do that if he can already have you without having to be married? Do you understand? It's convenient for him right now. This is the same man that if he saw you with another man, he'd probably kill him and you. Man can be very, very jealous, very dangerous, very obsessive, very possessive when when he needs to be. He doesn't really like you going out with friends. Most of the time you stay to yourself. Most of the time you stay to yourself. Having a conversation with him that we need to work on things together. We both need to make some changes. And you know what? If we don't, this is pointless for us to stay together. When you show him that you're taking your power back, he may try to test you and then say, you know what, then I'm out. Peace, I'm out. And he may leave. And he's going to predict that you will call him, that you'll beg him to come back, that you'll get lonely, that you'll need him. And you will want to be with him. You will miss him. He has changed the person that you are, Lisa. He has changed who you are. When you first met him, you were so much different than you are now. You were more secure, more self-confident when you met him, and that's what attracted him to you. But as his role play came along and came along, it changed who you are. It reversed everything. It heightened your insecurities. It heightened your self-awareness. It made you feel not good enough. Like nothing that you can do is good enough. Or somebody else is always prettier. Or somebody else is always thinner. Or somebody else is always getting his attention. He doesn't take enough time out to be with just you. To spend the quiet times with you. Your identity is being erased by him. And the longer that you stay with him, because he's not going to change, the longer that you stay with him, the worse it's going to be for you. Especially when he completely walks away. You won't know what to do with yourself. Who's got the addictive behavior? Who's drinking a lot? Who's doing a lot of drinking? Lisa, who's doing the drinking? He can get quite aggressive. He's smoking pot too? Is he smoking pot too, honey? Okay, you? Okay. Who smokes the reefer? Who smokes the marijuana stuff? Who's smoking it? I mean, it's legal now. It's legal. At least it is here. But, okay. When you smoke and drink, it puts you in a depression. At first, you feel that it takes away the pain, but it puts you in a depression. It makes you think of self-harm sometimes. So I need you to figure out how to get clean and sober. And I think that's where you're going to be able to get him to either stay or go. And letting him know, you know what, we're just not going to do this anymore. We're not going to do this anymore. And if I'm not going to do it, you're not going to do it around me. And I don't want to be with somebody who's doing that, because there's changes that have to start. Lisa, there's changes that have to start, because this relationship is toxic because of the combinations. And because you're using it as medicine, you're using it as a way to escape. And mixing that and benzos is very, very dangerous. You can't take a Xanax and drink and then smoke on top of that. You'll be in a whole nother land. You have to be quite careful. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in, welcome in. Lisa, you had a lot of things changed over the past 3 years with you. And I don't want things to spiral out of control to where you can't fix them. Because I need you to know that you are an amazing person. You are. And when you mask yourself with the alcohol, not even so much the marijuana, but with the alcohol, when you mask who you are with that, trying to make it so you don't care, so it's not hurting your heart, so you don't feel like he's cheating, so you don't lose your mind, so to speak, is what you're saying. That's what Spirit's telling me, that you're masking it with that, but it's actually causing more of a problem. It's a dangerous combination. And Spirit's wanting you to get the help that you need for that. He's watching you destroy yourself, and he's not doing anything about it. He's not trying to rescue you. Alcohol, you can't just stop. If you're having it on a daily basis, you have to cut down first. You can die from just stopping cold turkey. You cannot do that. You can't. You have to taper it and get yourself to a point where there's none. And that's going to be hard, because for years you've been treating yourself, medicating yourself with it. It's kind of like what you learned. It's what you've learned. But I will say that Spirit's saying that no, he's not sleeping with anybody. No, he's not cheating on you right now. No, no, no. But they're also saying that he is not for you. He is not for you. He doesn't have your best interest at heart. And he's watching you hurt yourself slowly. He's slowly. Okay, so be careful. All right? Keep me posted, Lisa. Are you there? I don't see any comments. Are you there? All right, Tammy. Leslie, you're up. Leslie, you're up. Thanks, Lisa. Come back and talk to me. All right, Leslie. Yeah, trust the messages, Leslie. Trust the messages, Leslie, because the first thing I hear about is your ex-husband. Your ex-husband is searching through a needle, looking for a needle in a haystack, looking for the answers that he doesn't have. You know, he puts on a front and pretends that everything's cool, that he has money, that he can buy different things, new truck, new this, new that. Um, he's living a lifestyle of pretend, so to speak, maxing every credit card that there is to max. But I also feel like he's not heard enough about you. So he's trying to find out what's going on with you. He pays attention. But I'm also going to say that that fool from your job, Nick, is still watching for you. Even your friend is not telling you, but he has asked her about you, how you're doing, what you're up to, if you're seeing somebody. She has not told you that. She has not told you that, but he has definitely inquired about you. You know, there's somebody else too, Leslie. I don't know if it was somebody that was in a training class with you a while back. Somebody who you may have started to talk to or you used to go over and help. It was like you were all in this room and you used to go around a different desk or whatever and help whoever this guy was. And I feel like his wife worked there too. That person is still watching you from a distance, just to let you know. And I will say that I don't know who the shadow is by your house, but I feel like you've seen a shadow at your bedroom window. I feel like you have seen a shadow. They're showing me in spirit that you saw a shadow at your bedroom window. Oh, Jonathan, yes, his wife works there. Okay, that's one. Was it about a month ago you saw a shadow at your window? Yes. Listen, there's somebody in that area. It's not Sergio. There's somebody in that area that you would never have thought it would be. You'd be like, I never even noticed anybody else. I never even saw anybody else out there. And then again, then you could say to yourself, wait a minute, there was this one guy and he was out fixing a tire. Listen to this, Leslie. He was fixing a tire when you were driving by to go home. Kind of like up the street is what I'm hearing, up the street. He was in his driveway fixing a tire. It looks to be a bluish or dark color pickup truck. Now, sometimes when I say bluish or dark color, it ends up being freaking white. So, like, what the fuck? But so I'm gonna have to reach for that and say white or bluish or dark, like a black. About a month ago. Okay. There was somebody. This is the guy who is coming near your window. He figures just older people live there plus you. I don't think he sees your son a whole lot. The hours that your son might leave the house or whatever are never around the same time that that man is home and available. And when your son is home, he's in the house. He's not outside a whole lot. There is a man that comes toward your window. Your window, it's like the blinds on the window. You can see the light on the side. So he's trying to peek in through the side of the blind. Cannot see through the middle of the blind, but trying to see on the side of the blind. But it's like when he looks in, he can't see your bed, but it's like he can see a picture, and he can see a desk, and he can see a laptop. Sometimes he can see you sitting there, but he's looking for the bed and he doesn't see the bed. And like I said, your ex-husband is another one who is just hoping to run into you. Yep, he sees you. He sees you when you're sitting there working and studying. You're concentrating so much on the screen in front of you that you're not realizing. You may get the feeling, because I feel like you're so sensitive that you do, that somebody's around, and you kind of look around in the room and like, your door's shut and whatever, so nobody's bothering you there, and then you're not thinking that they're out that window, but they are. Because I'm seeing them. I'm seeing that at one point you saw that shadow. And you were like, what the fuck? So I do feel like he's not coming to harm you. But, a peeping Tom, and that's what he is, like a peeping Tom. Yeah, you could put a camera just right in your bedroom window on the ledge of the window. In between the top and the bottom window. You could put a camera right on that ledge. And that'll alert you. Mine will tell me a car went by, a person went by. Mine can detect the difference between a person and a car. My camera will say there's a package on your porch. My camera will say a person's on your porch. It won't tell me male or female, but it'll tell me that. No, Sergio's been overwhelmed with work. Sergio definitely has been thinking about you, though. I'll give you that. He has definitely been thinking about you. He has been working a lot, a real lot. And it feels like he's taken, as his dad, even to appointments. His mom's doing okay. He looks for your car when he comes home. In other words, he's noticing there's nothing out of the ordinary at your house. So Sergio is paying attention. He notices looking over at your house. He sees the cars. He knows when your brother's there. He knows when your sister-in-law is there. He knows when you're home. He knows when your parents are home. He watches certain lights go on in the back room is what I hear. So in the back of the house, there's certain lights that go on. He knows they're okay. So he already knows, he's familiar. He knows what to look for. Oh, yeah. That's cool. But apparently this neighbor of yours that's down the street that was working on that truck tire knows that you've been home a lot. And I feel like you may see him tonight. I feel like you may see him tonight is what I hear. Like his plans are to come around tonight. So be prepared for him. Again, he's not doing it to hurt you. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. He's just not real okay upstairs. He also may be a drinker, like a tequila kind of drinker. Vodka or tequila kind of drinker. And that's usually when he goes off wandering. It's like you're the only younger one on the street. Does that make sense to you? Like you're the only younger one on the street. Everybody else feels older. That's what he's saying. Oh, wow. Um, I feel like your ex-husband just wants to compare his life to yours. It's like he's hoping to see that you failed. Your ex-husband is hoping to see that you're not happy. Your ex-husband is hoping to see that, like, you're punished for not being with him. Like, that's how it feels. Like, he wants you to be punished for not being with him. I knew you were the younger one on the block because that's why this man is so attracted to you. It's like nobody else is around that he'd be interested in. He has seen you drive past his house so many times. So that's what I got. Lindsay said the duck. What the... the fuck? Ah, that's too cute. Alright, let me flip it. Your ex-husband would go back with you, Leslie, if he thought he could. He would go back with you if he thought he could. Because him and his partner that he has now, they don't even sleep together. They don't even sleep together. He sure put on some weight, too, Leslie. He put on some weight around his stomach area. Whew. He has put on some weight. Lindsay, yes. Not all the time, every once in a while, just to check on you. Not all the time. Yeah, and she doesn't. He fends for himself most of the time. I feel like she goes to her mother's a lot, Leslie. She goes to her mother's a lot. Just to get away from him. It's not as happy and joyous as they thought it was going to be from the beginning. The grass is not greener. He thought the grass was going to be so much greener, and he found out it's not. He went to dead grass. Michelle, you can get a reading 5555. Yeah, it is coming. It is, Leslie, because they're already technically divorced. They're separated within their own household. They're already separated within their own household. Yeah, so... No, Lindsay. It's okay, Michelle. Yeah, these aren't free today, huh? Alright, so is anybody else up? Or are we done? Let me know. I'll make my dinner early. Last night I fell asleep. I started to meditate so we could do the Zoom. And I started to meditate. I laid on my bed to meditate. And I woke up this morning. I was like, what the fuck? Private reads are 200. Remember last year, I had at the end, I said I had a special and said, buy your specials now because they're going to go back to 200. I don't offer 15 minutes of my time. I'm sorry, my readings are 30 minutes. Oh, and Zara, yeah, Zara, you're different because you paid for your reading. I'll catch up with you, Zara. I will definitely catch up with you. All right. Is anybody else on here for now? For now. Otherwise, I got to call my daughter back and then make my dinner. Yeah, they went back to regular price. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to hang up, but tonight I'm not going to meditate, so maybe we can do a Zoom because I like everybody to get together. I'm going to put a message in the community section. Everybody know how to get to community section? I'll put a note in the community section. And then I'll put the link in the community section. Just click on the link and come join the Zoom. I'll put in a note first in the community section and say, in 30 minutes, we're going to go on Zoom. And the link will be there. Now, remind you, Zoom doesn't last but 35 minutes or whatever. So come on quickly. As soon as you see it, click the link. Come on quickly. All right? Okay, Zara. All right, guys. Catch up with you soon. Come and join on the Zoom. I'll put the link in the community section. And then you'll see it. First, I'll put the note. 30 minutes later, the link will show up. Click on the link and let's go. All right, should be within about an hour. Within 1 hour, start looking at the community section for a note. And then the Zoom will pop up after. Come on in. It's free. Come on in. All good, Glenda? Yep. All right, guys. See you soon.